may not like us. I took a pocket to pay, take a bowl. Hey, you a rapper, young whippersnapper. You ain't been through nothing. Have you ever had to leave the studio? Cause you should've got low. I got gout in my pinky toe. Hey, did you hear what I said? I took a pocket to pop. I got gout in my pinky toe. You a rapper, young whippersnapper. You can't beat me. I got a bad bladder. Every 30 seconds, I got to pee. Hey, I see you trying to date these women. Hey, I see you trying to date her. They don't want you. They want an old school, cause I'll change your alternator. Hey, you a rapper young whippersnapper. I take a kick at the pole. Hey, are you a rapper young whippersnapper? I take a kick at the Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. And it just means Queen Baby. How y'all doing this morning? What's going on, everybody? It's good to see y'all. Quincy, what's going on, sir? Henry, how are you, sir? Melania, what's up, baby? Steven, what's going on, baby? It's good to see y'all this morning. Thank you for coming to rock with me. I appreciate it. We about to do what it do this morning, okay? We have to give some accountability, okay? We have to give some accountability, and we have to say who is accountable, okay? We got to say who is accountable for this foolery, okay? Now, listen, the title of this nonsense is Cam Newton and Ex Kia Proctor. I hope I said her name right. Why? We have to talk about it. We have to talk about it. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. If you don't feel the content, baby, scroll up. They got other motherfuckers in here that you can watch. You don't have to watch my shit. Okay? You don't have to watch my shit. Now, let me see something. Let's see. I'm about to mess up my rap, y'all. Okay, there we go. All right. So now we about to start some trouble. Okay. So Kia came to social media yesterday, and she posted something. Okay. And I want us to dissect this foolery. Okay. I want us to dissect this foolery. Good morning, Ellis. How are you, baby? Tara, what's going on, baby? It's good to see you. So we gonna dissect this foolery today. And I have now listen, my king, when I talked to my king about this whole situation, about this woman having 5 children with Cam Newton, my king immediately was like, it's Cam's fault. He was like, it's Cam's fault. He shouldn't have been getting this woman pregnant like this. Now, he's right. It's Cam as well. But I got to look at my sister because, like I always told y'all, that you open the floodgates to this foolery. You know what I'm saying? You open the floodgates to this foolery. Cam is responsible on the men's side, which the men's supposed to correct him. But Kia, you responsible on the woman's side, which that means our sisters is supposed to correct you. We not supposed to be trying to crucify Cam because you were the one that opened up your legs, okay? Thank you, Ellis. You were the one that opened up your legs, baby. So we gonna talk about it. This is what she had brought to social media. And I want y'all to hear. We're gonna go just directly to it. I want y'all to hear what she said. I want y'all to hear what she said. Shout out to Kia Proctor. And we about to get it in. We about to get it in. I want y'all to hear what she said to the interviewer.
Around. So after Chosen, which he was born in 2015, I had 4 more kids. No, I'm sorry. I had 3 more kids after him because it's a total of 5. So it would be Shakira, Chosen, and then once I started with Chosen, it's stair steps. So it was every year I was pregnant for 4 years straight. So I have Chosen, Sovereign Dior, Comidas, and then Cashmere. So yes, it's a total of 5. Looking back at it, I say I don't know how I did it, but hey, I love all my kids, and yes, I definitely did that. But I was pregnant for 4 years straight. Yes, which is kind of crazy, but Yeah, I wanted to focus on my career and get something going for myself. And then I ended up pregnant with Kashmir. And then that's when I went through a public breakup, and that was that. And then me and my partner, we separated. So I'm a single mom of five. 5 kids later, people always ask, "Well, why are you like? What happened with your marriage?" Or like, "Why are you not in a relationship?" And I always say I was never married, but the relationship, I thought it was going towards marriage. And then my partner at the time had an outside baby, and he kind of wanted to force it on me, and I wasn't really ready to. I mean, I don't really know how to describe this or talk about this. He had a baby outside of our relationship that I was not okay with, and we were not married. So I'm like, I'm not about to deal with this, because I thought what we had, was something way more.
I'm sorry, guys. The speaker dropped. Give me a minute.
Bluetooth mode. Pairing successfully.
Give me one more.
So after Chosen, which he was born in 2015, I had 4 more kids.
Let me move up. Hold on, y'all.
Without, and that they're good mentally, and we have a great co-parenting schedule. Like, we do good with co-parenting. I feel like we do the best we can, and we make it work. We make it work for the kids. It has definitely been a work in progress, and I feel like it should get better with time. Just give it time. I feel like everything always gets better with time. You know, as long as the parents are good, in a good place, then the kids will be good. So as long as they see a healthy relationship, I feel like that's the best thing you can do. Because the co-parenting schedule, we do week on and week off. We switch every Sunday. It's like I have that free week to myself, where I can focus on what Kia wants to do and create all of these things for Kia. Like, I started a beauty line, I started this YouTube channel, and I have so many more projects that I'm working on. And I have the time to actually do these things. I'm just so excited, and I feel like nothing's gonna hold me back now, because I'm finally at a good place in my life. I did a lot of healing. My kids are older. Kashmir will be 5 in the end of September. So I'm just excited for me and everything that I have to come.
So, okay, I know it was a lot to sink in. We're going to dissect the video again. We're going to go in it again and stop a little bit. But the thing is that I'm disappointed with her is that, okay, she already had the one child. I'm not sure if that child is Kim Newton's or not, but I know after she had this first child, I don't know where this first child came from. Maybe she was a baby mother. But after that, she had 4 back to back. Now, a lot of y'all always bring in, good morning, black lady. How are you, baby? 18, what's going on, baby? So a lot of y'all always bring white women into this conversation. Y'all always say, well, white women do it. White women do it. Let me share something with you. I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine. White women don't do this shit. They don't do this shit. They don't be dating a football player and not require marriage. Do you understand? This young woman sat there and had baby after baby after baby and did not say, I want to get married, did not require marriage, did not put that on the table that, listen, I just don't want you to be in here fucking me. I want to get married, okay? So she did not require that. So what happened? Cam kept sleeping with her, and now she done got pregnant. Even if, check this out, she already had a baby. Even if she didn't know if he was going to marry her or not, should she have protected herself? Put in the chat, if she already had a child, should she have protected herself? If he never talked about marriage before, should she have protected herself? My sisters, we talking about accountability. She should have protected herself. You already had a baby. He didn't talk to you about marriage before. You didn't know where this was going to lead. You didn't know. You didn't know where this was going to lead. So you have a football player that you're dating. You are already a baby mama. So you know how this is going to land. Now, I'm not sure if that first child that she had is actually Cam's or was it a stepchild. I'm not sure. But the rest of the children she had back to back, she was pushing them out like a baby factory. And only a wife should push out kids like that. Only a wife should push out kids like that. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you turn around, you pregnant. Only a wife should push out children like that. Good morning, Mr. He said, how are you? Melania, I hope I greeted you, baby. How are you? KK, how you doing? This is the thing. And listen, Melania said have pussy discipline. I understand that you want to lock this man down because he's Cam Newton. I understand that. But what if this thing was going to go left? And that's what happened. Cam slept with another woman and got her pregnant and it went left. And I'm going to share something with you, baby. That goes to prove right there that Cam never loved you in the first place because he can go out there, fuck somebody else, and also fuck him raw. He can go out there and fuck somebody else and also fuck her raw. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. I know people like, oh, you just blaming Cam. You just blaming Cam. No, listen. I'm talking about her. I'm talking about her. She doesn't love herself. Because there's no way that you'll be dating a football player and you're busting out babies like you ready to make a basketball team with this man. And he has never said he wanted to marry you. And this is the thing too. Check this out. This is another thing too. Men already know who they want to settle down with. They already know where they place you at, what category they place you in. They already know this. Okay? So if he never talked about marriage, you done popped out that first baby. Let's just put it out there. If you done popped out that first baby and he never talked about marriage before, he never said anything, that's when you supposed to be protecting yourself. You're supposed to get on something that prevents you from having another baby. Because he has not talked about it. Okay? Yes, 18, she wasn't the one. She wasn't. Because you sat there and you kept having babies with this man. And you're talking about now I'm in a place of healing. I'm in a place of healing. I feel better now. That's why I want to do my own podcast show. I want to, I'm doing a makeup line. And I listen, I love that you're in a healing place. I love that. But you got 5 babies later. Okay? You got 5 babies later. After that, you know what I'm saying? You had the first one, which I believe you probably was a baby mama. And then you have 4 more, and those 4 belong to Kim. I understand that, but the thing is that you have set a trap for yourself. See, people say only Pookie and Rere exist in the poor communities, but Pookie and Rere exist in the rich communities too. Do you hear me? Pookie and Rere exist in the rich communities too. Okay? Now, I'm not saying he's Pookie and Rere with the sense of him taking care of those children. No, I'm not saying that. He Pookie and Rere with that dick. He Pookie and Rere with that dick. Because anybody can get the dick. Anybody can get the dick. Because that goes to show you how quick he was able to get another woman pregnant when he was already messing with her. When he was already messing with Kia. And now he done got some other woman pregnant in the midst of their relationship or their situationship. You know what I'm saying? Like black women, we don't require a relationship that leads to marriage. We will require a friendship. We will require a relationship, or whatever they call that nonsense that y'all say. Okay? This is what you require. You require foolery. You don't require marriage. You require, it's okay for you to be a baby mama, but you don't require marriage. Now listen, baby, I'm not just saying it to you. I'm not just saying a situationship. Thank you, 18. I'm not just saying that, trying to bash Kia. I'm not. Because I had a mindset like that too. I had a mindset like that too. Oh, well, I'm a baby mama. I'm just going to stay a baby mama. But I still had a desire that I wanted to marry. I still had the desire that I wanted to marry. And that's why I had got married at 19. Because I still had the desire to want to marry. Then the marriage didn't work. Because why? I was not ready to do what I was supposed to do. He was not ready to do what he was supposed to do. You got to blame it on both of us. Both of us was wrong, okay? Because I'm not going to sit up here and say my ex-husband was this, he was that. No, we both was wrong in that situation. So now, in my 20s, thank God, I got married again in my 20s. In my mid-20s, got married again, okay? Met a wonderful man. I thank God for my husband each and every day. When I see bullshit like this on social media, I'm like, I thank you. I thank you. Because I don't know where I would be. A lot of women would sit up here and say, I don't need no man. You would never hear me say no bullshit like that. I love my husband. Every part of me love this man. You would never hear me say any bullshit like that. That I could live without him. I'm not even going to attempt to say no nonsense like that. I will not. Okay? All of y'all getting out here, you get hot in those pants, you get 50-some, 60-some years old, talking about you ready to move on, you ready to graduate, you have lost your mind. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to do that. That's some foolery right there. Where am I going? Where am I going? Some of y'all believing that Stella got her groove back and y'all fuck around and find out and it don't go the way you think it's supposed to go. So with that being said, Kia, this is the thing. Young women, y'all got to understand, when you get out here and you're dating is supposed to lead to marriage. If you feel in your heart that this is not going to go the way you think it is, I don't care how much money he got. I don't care how good he doing. Do not fuck this man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't fuck this man. I don't care where he took you to, what restaurant. I don't care how good he looked, this and that. If you feel in your heart that this shit is not going to go nowhere, do not fuck this man. Tell him at the end of the night, you had a wonderful night. Thank you. And I see we can be friends. You cut it off just like that. I see we can be friends. Because you're not supposed to just be out here fucking all willy-nilly and we think it's okay. I just want to put that out there. You understand? You gotta put all your eggs on the table. You got to put all your eggs on the table. You got to let this man know what you want out of a relationship. So now, if you tell him what you want and he tell you what he want, then y'all come to an understanding. But if he say to you, well, I'm just enjoying myself. I'm just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? I just want somebody I can have a good time with. You tell him, thank you for the date. I appreciate you. Maybe we could be friends. Shake his hand. You leave. You leave. You don't even have to eat nothing. Just leave. Okay? Tell him that's not what I want. I want a relationship. Don't get in here and think that you could try to change this man. He has already said he just want to have fun. Stop getting in here thinking that you can change men's mind when he say, I'm just looking for fun. When a man say, I'm just looking for fun, that means I'm just looking to fuck you, baby. That's all. I'm just looking to bend you over and toss you up. That's it. That's what it means when he say I want to just be friends. Okay? Y'all gotta stop this nonsense. You gotta stop this nonsense. Baby, listen. You gotta do better. You got to do better. Require marriage. We're the only culture that we're 80% baby mamas and we think that this is okay. We're the only culture that's 80% we think that this is okay. Did she drop this? She dropped this very badly. Because he's Cam Newton. She said he gonna marry me. See, a lot of y'all be like, oh, well, white women do it. White women do it. White women don't do this. They don't do this right here. They don't sit up there and have all those babies and no marriage is coming down the pipe. They do not sit up there and do that. Okay? Because we want to sit up here. Let me share something with you that I had said this many years ago. I said this, I think, my first year on social media. I said that when you've been with a man 15 years, right? And you had all his children, y'all required things together, okay? All these things, right? But y'all never married. You never married, okay? You know what happens? When he get sent to glory, right? His mother buries him. His mother is the one that buries him. His mother is the one that is in control of everything y'all got together. She could fight you on everything y'all got together. Anything he have at work, his mama gonna get it all. Because why? You not married to him. And what the mama can do in the obituary is call you special friend. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be called special friend. That's it. That is it. A lot of y'all be talking about, oh, it's a will. It's a will. Let me share something with you. Most black people don't have wills. They don't. Most black people don't even think about getting a will. They don't. Unless they in a hospital. And then they do something real quick. Okay? This is the truth. Special friend. That's right. Quincy said close friend. And then name your children. You don't even get to sit in the front row with the family. All his mama and sister. And everybody who didn't like you, baby, they gonna mistreat your ass now. Everybody who didn't like you gonna be in your motherfucking face and disrespecting you and those babies too. And then check this out too. This is the kicker right here. This is the motherfucking kicker. If you need anything for those children from the government, we gonna talk about it. You need anything from those children from the government, guess what happens? You gotta take a DNA on all those kids. All those kids that you got with this man. Because the government don't believe that those kids is his. They got to be DNA for them to collect anything under their father's name. Now, if you marry, you know what happens? You could tell his family, back the fuck up. I do what I want to do. This is my husband. Back the fuck up. This is how this funeral gonna go. Okay? This is how the property gonna go. My kids gonna get every motherfucking thing. And any kids he got outside, you the one who, if you feel like it, you give. And if you don't, you say, what the fuck? It's not my business. Those not my husband. Listen, I don't even know if those my husband real kids. You can say shit like that. When you the queen, you hold all the motherfucking cards. The concubine can't say shit to you. If you get any settlements under your husband, that shit go to you. Check this out. Y'all remember, may his soul rest in peace, Gardner in New York. Y'all remember, right? When he got that chokehold by the police. Y'all remember, right? He was married. He was married. He had grown children. But he had a girlfriend who was with him for like 15 years. She had 2 kids. Okay? The family sued the city. The family sued the city. Mind you, the family sued the city. Guess where the money went at? Guess where all the money went at? I told y'all he was married, right? I told y'all he was married, but he wasn't with his wife. He was with the other woman for 15 years and had 2 children. Guess where the money went at? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to take a guess? He wasn't with the wife. Anybody want to take a guess? They was not legally separated. Anybody want to take a motherfucking guess? Yes, Quincy, his wife got all the money. His motherfucking wife got all the money and her children. She didn't like that one who had the 2 kids. She ain't like that bitch. She ain't give her shit. This woman was on the news crying that the wife ain't give her nothing. Why should I give you anything? You was fucking my husband. Why should I give you anything? You had 2 kids with him. You was fucking him. Why should I give you anything? You was fucking my husband. You was with this man for 15 years. You didn't tell him, okay, you should get divorced from your wife and then we should get married. You didn't say anything to him about that. So now that big ass lawsuit that they slapped him with in New York, all that money went to his wife. They wasn't separated. They were separated, but they were not divorced. This is the thing y'all young women miss. Y'all miss this shit. But y'all will get in here and say, because you heard somebody say it, one of your girlfriends, oh, marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper. Marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper. Check this out. In America, because we ain't talking about no foreign country. Foreign country, them family gonna hold you to the fire. You gonna have to take care of that. In a foreign country, it's different. But in America, if you don't have paperwork on being married, they not gonna fucking help you. They not gonna help you. You can't do shit. Like right now, me and my king. If I want to do anything for my husband, all I got to do is show my ID. That's it. We live in the same house, same last name. I could do anything I want under this man's name. Because he my husband. I could walk in the bank and take all his money out the bank account. They ain't nobody gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna do that shit because my king is crazy. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm letting you know that that's what could happen. Good morning, Black Man Unfiltered. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. I want you to understand, young women, that you have power when you marry. When you have no power, that shit can go left. Your children, all y'all can be homeless and shit because you don't have nothing. Listen, when Eric Garner got sent to glory by those stupid police, okay? Got sent to glory by them stupid police. Yes, I called them stupid because they ain't had to chokehold nobody for some Lucy. That was stupid. That was dumb. Okay? Okay, that was dumb. I'm sorry. They did some foolishness. Okay? Now, he was married, but he had a girlfriend he was with 15 years. 2 children. Trey, what's going on, sir? It's good to see you. Had 2 children with this woman. But his wife had kids with him too, and they were grown. When New York cut that check, they gave it to who? They didn't give it to the girlfriend. He was living with the girlfriend. They was living together. They gave that shit to the wife. They gave that check to the wife. Do you think the wife felt bad that the side chick ain't had no money for those kids? Do you think the wife felt bad that the side chick ain't had no money for those kids? Who said no? That's right, Tan. Nope, she did not. She did not. She gave 2 shits about those kids. This woman came on the news and was telling people she don't have nothing from the settlement. They asked her. She said she don't have anything. The wife got the settlement. Said, oh, well, him and the wife ain't been together in such and such years, but she got the settlement because they went by the law. That's why. They went by the law. The wife didn't do the settlement. She didn't do the settlement. The family did the settlement. The family is the one that was ready to fight the city. It was the family. The wife had nothing to do with it. Her name was not on anything. Okay? And what did the city do? The city said he married. That check got to go to his wife. Not his concubine. Not his baby mama that got those 2 kids. That check had to go to his wife. Now, was the wife supposed to feel bad for the baby mama? No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. I know it's evil for me to say, but she was not supposed to feel bad for the baby mama. You didn't require marriage. You didn't ask him. You didn't say something to him. Honey, maybe you should get divorced from this woman so, me and my kids, we could be, be safe if anything happened to you. Let me share something with you. A man that love you, we going to talk about this shit today. A man that love you, he's going to set a foundation that's going to be safe when he get to glory. A man that loves you, he's going to set up his foundation so that when he gets ready to go to glory, you're going to have. You and those children are not going to be going crazy. Okay? Like my king put steps in our marriage. Okay? That if anything happens to him, we going to be fine. There are things that he has done to set our life okay if anything happens to him. God forbid, though. God forbid, because I don't want nothing to happen to my husband. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard. After I get off this show, I'm going to go aggravate his ass. He off today. Fuck what you heard, okay? I love aggravating my husband. That's my daily motherfucking routine. After I clean up the room, shower and shit, okay? Shower and shit, brush my teeth and shit. I like to aggravate his ass, okay? Okay? And sometimes I do it before I do all that because, you got to make the room clean. But I'm letting you know, okay? That's my daily routine. I like to aggravate his ass when he off. He watching this live right now. He already know that's what it is. When I get off this live, I'm going to aggravate his ass. I done already cooked this morning. Okay? I done already cooked. I just got to get ready for dinner later in the evening. That's it. That's it. That's my daily routine is to aggravate this man 24/7. When he off, on his off day, that's my motherfucking routine. I like my routine. I'm going to continue with my routine. Okay? I'm going to continue with my motherfucking routine. Now, I don't want nothing to happen to my husband. Let you know right now. So this shit I'm talking about, I'm telling y'all that this could happen. This could happen. A man that love you, he going to set that shit up that when God call him, y'all going to be okay. Now, I'm not saying y'all not going to struggle a little bit, but you going to be able to do the things you need to do. He knows this. He knows he has to set this up beforehand because he know one day God is going to call him to glory and he don't want you to lose everything he worked for. So now with this woman sitting up here talking about she healed, Kia said, I healed, because you went through some trauma of him cheating and you thought that you and him was going to spend a lifetime together. Baby, if you saw no ring, those legs would have went clink, clink. If you saw no ring and you saw no future with this man, those legs should have went clink, clink. I don't care how good he looked to you. I don't care how good he looked to you. The thing is, you see, Trey just put something on there. Trey said you don't have to marry to set this up. Check this out. Anything that this man got, right? Anything that this man got, anything that is, it say this. Check this out. With a will, right? Anything that you have already, he could sign the stuff over to you for the will. But check this out. His family can contest the will. They can contest it. You will be in limbo, in court limbo for God knows how long. You'll be in limbo with the family. Okay? I like that Trey said this because this is a different scenario. You can be in court in limbo with everything this man owns. They can contest the will. Okay? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And that shit could sit up there for motherfucking years. And you will lose everything trying to fight that shit. Okay? Now, because Trey put it in here, so I want to just, I want to just come in and say something. Now, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Okay? Which is why you never do a will. Poor people do wills. Rich people do trusts. Check this out. Let's finish. We not talking about rich people, Trey. We not talking about rich people. We talking about how the average woman and man, this is what we talking about. I'm saying to this young woman right here, she should have required marriage. She should have required marriage, not having 5 children with this man and not require marriage. Well, I'm talking to just regular average Joe women. Now check this out. Anything that happens, okay, anything that happens with a man, you have children with him, everything is going well, y'all have property, all this other stuff, and he signs everything over to you in a will. Y'all not married, but he signed everything over to you in a will. The family can contest it. Put that shit in limbo for years that you will fight this man and everything, okay? Now, after this, check this out. After this, say if you didn't do a will. Say if you didn't do anything and you just let it work out. Okay? You thought it would just work out. Okay? This is what it is. You thought it would just work out. Okay? And you thought maybe the family would be kind to her and help the children and this and that. This is what you thought. And that shit went left. After you passed on to glory, the family took everything. And you and those kids got nothing. See, a man that love you, he gonna set that shit up that you gonna be fine. A man that has children with you, he gonna set that shit up and you gonna be fine. Cam never had, now we about to switch to Cam. Cam never had the desire to marry this woman. He never had the desire to marry this woman. He never had it. Now I want to share something with y'all too that a lot of people don't mention. A lot of people don't mention this. If you married a man, okay, if you married a man and y'all get divorced, okay? Y'all get divorced. I want you to know, please understand, you're not going to get shit after all that. You know what I'm saying? You don't get shit after all that. It's certain states that don't let you get nothing. You got to be married 13 years in New Jersey for you to get any alimony in New Jersey in this bitch. You can get child support, but you can't get, you can't get alimony. You can't get none of that. Anything happen to this man, you get nothing. I just want you to know that. Shadow, thank you for the $4.99 super chat, baby. I appreciate you. I just want you to know that. I'm not telling you to ride a man's pockets. This is not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is that if something happens to you and you have required only to be the baby mama, you don't get shit. You get nothing in the end. You get nothing. If anything happens to this man, you have spent 25 20 years with this man. I had a woman who I worked with for Port Authority. She was with this man for 35 years. 35 years she was with. And I always thought she was married. I always thought she was married. Okay? So I watched her one day. I was giving her a break, and and she was crying, and I asked. I said, "Why are you crying?" She said she's in court with her her boyfriend's children. I said, "A boyfriend children?" I said, "I thought you was married. You wear a wedding band and everything." And she said, I'm not married to him." And so the kids are contesting everything that we own. So the children were contesting the will that her boyfriend written up, that she was supposed to get this. She's supposed to get this, she's supposed to get that, the kid's supposed to get this, the kid's supposed to get that. But the kids wasn't ready to settle with that shit. The kids was like, "No, you never married my father. We want it all. You got to sell it, and then we get half and half." This is what the kids wanted. So this house she lived in with this man for over 20 something years, she got to sell this bitch so that they could split the proceeds in half. And guess what happened? The judge made her do it. The judge made her do it. She lost everything. Everything they had together, she lost it. The judge said, "You got to sell everything, all the houses. The house you got in Florida, the house you got here in Jersey, the one you got in Atlanta, you got to sell all those properties. And y'all going to split that money in half." That's what it was. So I don't want to hear anything about a trust. I don't want to hear anything about a will, because they can still fight it and keep you in limbo. But when you are the queen bee, fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard. If you the queen bee, fuck what you heard. They can't do shit. And the courts ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. If you turn around and say, "I'm giving a baby mama $1, I'm giving a baby mama $1 with 2 children," ain't nobody gonna do nothing. "I'm giving a baby mama $1. You was fucking my husband and you got 2 kids or 3 kids by my husband. I'm giving you $1. That's the best I could do." And it's wrong, but it's a lesson. It's a lesson that y'all out here giving pussy like a collection plate. It's a lesson. Black Man Unfiltered said James Brown, DMX, Shane, things happen to them. Same thing happened to them. This is the thing that a lot of y'all don't understand. Don't let somebody come tell you, my younger women, if when you watch this video, don't let somebody come tell you that marriage is a piece of paper. In the United States, marriage is power. Marriage is power in the United States. And a man that can lay you up and toss you up and fuck you all night and lay you down with a baby, and you continue to keep having children after children, and he has never said he wanted to marry you, you are a fool. You are a fool. You are a fool. White women don't do that. They don't. And a lot of y'all always telling me, "Well, white women do this, white women do this." White women don't do this shit right here. They don't let you keep getting them pregnant, and there's no marriage down the pipe. They don't let you continue to do that. No matter how y'all flip this around, Kia did not handle her business. She did not. She did not handle her business. She did not. She didn't handle her business at all. She didn't. How do you continue to keep having baby after baby and you in a situationship? Because you kept saying, my partner, my partner. When you're in a situationship, that does not make sense. I know everybody is not designed for marriage. Everybody is not designed for marriage. I understand that. I understand that. But does that give you the right to go out here and make babies after babies after babies? That does not give you the right. It doesn't. It doesn't give you the right. You're not ready for marriage. Why are you fucking? Why are you out here fucking? If you're not ready for marriage, why are you out here fucking? In our community, we rather get up here and be baby mamas than wives. Because y'all say that shit is too hard. It's too hard to be a wife. Mind you, when you a baby mama, you still got to cook and clean. You still got to make sure this child go to the doctor. You still got to do what you're supposed to do. You still got to cater for your family. Even if a man is not there. Y'all get in here and say it's hard. No. Only why it's hard to you because y'all don't like to follow direction. A lot of y'all don't like to follow direction. I did not either. I'm not sitting up here saying I was a saint. I did not either. I ain't like correction either. But my king wasn't putting up with that foolery. I couldn't just be his wife and do whatever I wanted to do. There's a plan that my husband had, and we still in the same plan. And I had to follow what his plan was. Yes, baby. Jones said follow direction. Follow direction, damn it. That's what you got to do. When you married, follow direction. It's called follow the leader, follow the leader. Follow the leader, follow the leader. That's how I go. That's how we go. Now, if you can't follow your leader, let's talk about it. If you can't follow your leader, you should not have gotten married. You shouldn't have got married, damn it. You should not have gotten married. If you can't follow the leader, you should not have gotten married. Because when you get married, you are basically laying your life in this man's hands. That's what you're doing. You basically laying your life in this man's hands. Because if any shit happen, this man is the one that is responsible. You're basically laying your life in this man's hands. And you got to be able to trust this man that he gonna lead you to the right path. You got to be able to trust this man that he will lead you on the right path. See, there's a lot of women that's out here that's not on social media that they trust their husband with their whole heart. Like they know if they lay their heart in their husband's hands, he gonna take care of it. There are so many women out here that not on social media, because y'all always hear all the bad shit on social media. Never hear any good shit that people been married for a long time and they still happy. You only hear all the rah-rah nonsense. But there are some women who trust their husband with everything in them. I'm one of them. I have been following my husband for years, and this man has never led me into hell. He has never led me into hell. He has taken me from hell, but he has never led me into hell. A lot of y'all think that, because you've been hurt so much that every man is evil. A lot of y'all think that shit. But a lot of men come to restore. A lot of men come to restore. They don't come to tear down. A lot of content creators will get up here and tell you, oh, men ain't shit, men ain't that. Because see, you see all this nonsense that's going on with Kim, right? They making him the poster child for foolery right now. They making him the poster child. Mind you, nobody is looking at Kia. Ain't nobody say shit about how Kia was opening up her legs. Who is having babies back to back like that, shit like that? Who is doing that? You said you thought it was going to lead to marriage. You didn't hear it was going to lead to marriage. You said you thought. So that means y'all never talked about the marriage then. Y'all never talked about the marriage then. So you just continue to keep having babies with this man. And Trey is right. Married people do horrible jobs at promoting the good in marriage. Very few talk positive about marriage. It's true. He's right. He's right. And all the young people see is foolery on social media. Be married 39 years, and because he not spending enough time with you, you ready to decimate the marriage. Mind you, don't you know, and I thought she left the house. Don't you know Judge Mathis' wife is still in the damn house? So was you throwing wolf tickets? Was Miss Linda throwing wolf tickets at her husband? It looked like she was throwing wolf tickets at Mathis. You still in the house. Y'all still in the motherfucking house together. He said he trying to save his marriage. It always breaks my heart when you hear a man say, I'm trying to save my marriage. But the wife is ready to let that shit die. You know. The wife is ready to let that shit die. Some of y'all don't understand when you get married. Some of y'all will get in here and you will get married and you think, okay, we married, that's it. That's it. Some of y'all think when we get married, that's it. That's not it. That's not it. When you got married, that's just the first step. That's it. That's just the first step. That's not the career. That's the first step. Okay? Every day that you wake up is like work. Every day that you wake up, you got to put your best foot forward. Every day that you wake up, you got to work at it. Every day that you wake up, you listen. Don't you say good morning to your boss? Don't you say good morning to your boss? Huh? Don't you say good morning to your boss? You got to learn how to say, good morning, baby. How are you? How was your night? Even though y'all in the same motherfucking bed together, y'all might have just got finished fucking. Okay? Okay? Because I do that shit to my husband. How was your night? He look at me, he laugh. We just got finished doing something. He look at me, he laugh. He said, it was good, baby. It was good. I know it was good. I know it was good. I know it was good. It was good to me too. Now listen. Let's stay focused. Okay, let's stay focused. I just had a flashback. Let's stay focused. Okay? Let's stay focused. You got to be kind. You're kind to your boss. You're kind to the people that you work with. Be kind. Don't be laughing. Don't be laughing. Be kind to your husband. You go downstairs. He say to you, baby, can you make me some coffee? Right? You don't get up there and say, motherfucker, I can't make you no, you don't. You go in there and make coffee. If your boss asks you, can you pick me up some coffee from Starbucks? Your ass gonna go get the coffee, aren't you? You gonna go get the coffee, aren't you? You gonna go get it, right? Yes, you gonna go get it. Your husband asked you to make him coffee, make him coffee. He say, baby, can you make me some scrambled eggs and some pancakes? Make them the scrambled eggs and the pancakes. Be kind. Be kind. You're kind to your boss. You're kind to your boss. Oh, Jones, you fresh. I like that. Ride him good. That's what he said. Ride him good. Go ahead, Jones. Okay? Now, you nice to your boss. You kind to your boss, damn it. But you're nasty to your husband. If your boss tell you, make sure that paperwork is done because you got to do something tomorrow, you make sure you do it. If your husband say to you, I got a pair of pants that need to be sewn, can you please sew these pants? And you tell him, I ain't your motherfucking mama. You wrong for that. You wrong for that. That's right, 18. You right. They gonna say that shit. You right, 18. You right. This is the thing. Be kind to your husband. A lot of y'all don't know how to be kind to your husband. But you'll be kind to your boss. You'll be respectful to your boss. If your boss tell you something, you listen to your boss, but to your husband, you don't listen to. Mind you, there's only one, out of these two people, only one is to provide and protect for you. Only one has to give his life for you. Only one. See, the problem is y'all gravitate to your boss. That's not the one that's going to give his life for you. Your king is the one that will give his life for you and those children. That's the one you gravitate to. You know how many times I used to tell my boss, when my boss used to tell me, oh, you're going to have to pull another 16, right? And this is what I tell him. My husband said, I got to come home. Yeah, I can't pull 16. I got to cook. And my boss said to me one day, he said, damn, ever since you got married. I said, yep. Ever since I got married, that's right. The best I could give you is 4 hours. You had to get somebody. But if you could get somebody within those 4 hours, we fine. You know what I'm saying? We fine. And he said, I'm going to try. I said, you got to try. You got to try really hard because I got to cook. I got to cook. My husband is coming home, and my husband was working 2 jobs then. I said, my husband's coming home, and I got to make sure there's something warm on the stove for this man. I got to prepare that house for my husband. And what happened in the next 30 minutes, he had somebody at my post. I was out. Now, I did security for Port Authority. When they hold you, they got to hold you. But I told my boss, ain't no way you can't hold me. And I've been there for years. He said, you know you can't walk off no post. I will walk off this post. You still going to have to pay me even if I get suspended. You already know. But my boss was a good guy. He was a good guy. He'd say, I'm going to send somebody over there to your ass because we were so close and shit. I'm going to send somebody over there to you. I said, okay, please make sure they on time. I got to get out of here. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. This is the same man that will sacrifice his life for his family. And I'm supposed to leave him 2 jobs. My husband was working. 2 jobs back in the day. 2 jobs. I'm supposed to leave him. I'm supposed to stay at this job, work some extra hours. This man coming home from 2 jobs. He been gone since 3 a.m. in the morning. He has been gone since 3 a.m. He hasn't ate nothing. His lunch and everything, he ate some water, whatever, but he's been gone since 3 a.m. And I'm supposed to get home. He's supposed to get home. There's nothing in there to eat. Nothing is cooked. And you know he tired. 2 jobs, you know he tired. Okay? And so I'm supposed to stay at work all day, be here with y'all, and then my husband is somewhere hungry, laying on the couch, trying to make it through. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. Because why? My husband meant more to me than that job. My sisters, you have to understand. You have to understand the assignment. A lot of y'all, we gonna say my sisters, y'all black women, a lot of y'all not marriage material. This is why a lot of y'all don't get married. A lot of y'all not marriage material. And this is why y'all not married. A lot of y'all have not been taught how to be wives. Now check this. I wasn't taught either. I was not taught either how to be a wife. So I'm not here clowning none of y'all. I was not taught either. Okay? I'm not clowning you at all. That could be why my first marriage failed so badly, because I did not know how to be a wife. When my king met me, he's coming from a family that has been married over 40 something years. His mother and father, 40 something years. He's coming from a foundation. He's coming from a strong family foundation. Now, will I say that everything was perfect? He won't say everything was perfect in his family, but his family had a foundation. They had the blueprint of where this starts from. I did not. So when me and my king got together, okay, he already knew he wanted to marry me. He saw something in me that I didn't even see in myself. Because when we got together, started just dating, just talking, enjoying each other, he told me, "You gonna be my wife." I looked at him, I laughed. I said, "This man crazy." He said, "You gonna be my wife." So, mind you, like I always told y'all, for the first 6 months, my representative held it down. She held it down for me because the true me didn't come up yet. She held it down for me. So I was all, roses and petals and all that until we got into a heated argument, and then the true me came out. My representative said, "Okay, he love you now, so I'm gonna just leave you. He love you already." Okay, so now my representative left, and my king looked at me. He sat on the bed. I was cursing him out. I was cursing him out so bad. I was cursing him out. And he sat on the bed and he went like this. He was rubbing his beard and stuff. He sat on the bed, and I said, "You ain't gonna say nothing." I was going off and everything, and he said, "So this is how you really are." I knew that something was going on, but I said, "Let me wait a little bit." He said, "I'm gonna correct your mouth." That's what he told me. I said, you know how black women do. You know how we snap our neck. You ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I already been raised. I got a daddy. And my king said to me, "But they didn't raise you right. That's why you act like that." Just like that. Just like that. I looked at him, my whole face turned. I rolled my eyes. He said, "You don't talk to a man like that. The way you behave is horrible. I'm going to teach you." I said, "You ain't going to teach me nothing. I'm grown. I'm a grown-ass woman." He said, "Okay. Okay. We going to see." So everything that I would say to my husband when I would get mad, right? Everything I would say to him, okay? He would turn that shit around on me and say it back. And he would say to me, "Do you like it?" And I say, "No, I don't like it." He said, "Okay, then stop saying that shit if you don't like it. Because I'm going to give you what you giving me." And then it would be a long lecture behind what he said. So we would be in an argument. And then he would say some shit to me that would hurt my feelings. And then I would have to have a long lecture after it. This is how my king is. This is his routine. This is his routine. And I'm going to share something with you. If you try to walk, like get away from him, he snatch you down. Like, sit your ass down like that, And it's sad because I'm grown. I'm a grown woman. And you got to, this is why I say we have a child mindset. Us women, we have a child mindset at times when we get upset. Okay? Let's talk about it. So now, he snatched me down. Sit down. Sit down. We gonna talk. And I'm sitting here. He said, I don't care if you roll your eyes at me. I don't care if you roll your eyes at me. You gonna get this. You gonna get this understanding. Okay? Now, when all this was happening, I ain't know that this was teaching. I thought he just was getting on me for no reason. Mind you, I was doing some stupid shit. So I understand him getting on me. Now I do. Now I understand. But at the time, I didn't comprehend. And then I always had this tendency of what the fuck he said, right? It went in my head. Then got in my city. And then came out my city. And it was some other shit. That's not what he said. That's why he started making me repeat what he said. He said, I said this, repeat it. And then I would repeat it. He said, repeat it one more time. I will repeat it again. He said, what did I say? What did I say? And I would still get that shit fucked up. After he done said it twice. Because it went through my city and it came out and that's not what the fuck he said. Y'all women, y'all got to get that shit right. You got to sit down and relax. This man is telling you something for a reason. A lot of y'all don't listen to your husband because you think you right. You think you right. And you be dead ass wrong. You be thinking you right. Okay? The thing is that, and I have said this before, my sisters, you are your husband project when you marry. You his project. He has to train you to be his wife. This nasty, right? This nasty, but it's true. He has to train you to be his wife. Okay? I know a lot of y'all like, ain't no motherfucker gotta train me. No, he gotta train you to be his wife. Because a lot of black women, we were not taught how to be wives. We were taught to be strong. We were taught to be queen, black girl magic. You don't do no wrong. That does not make sense. That doesn't work out in the marriage or none of that shit. It doesn't work out in a marriage or none of that shit. It doesn't. Your husband has to teach you how to be his wife, not a wife. He has to teach you. See, your mama and your daddy was supposed to teach you how to be a wife. Okay? I'm telling the truth. Your mama and your daddy was supposed to teach you how to be a wife. So now when you get to your husband, he got to teach you how to be his wife, right? But if your mama and your daddy never taught you how to be a wife, you going to be your husband nightmare. Ain't that nasty? You going to be his nightmare. I was my husband nightmare. I was his motherfucking nightmare. Once my representative left, okay, when she got the fuck out of Dodge, okay, I was his nightmare in this bitch. I know a lot of y'all, in the beginning when I first started doing content creation, right? When I first started doing content creation, a lot of people said, oh, take heed. Thank you, Malik. A lot of people said, oh, take heed. Oh, I wish you was my wife. No, you don't. No, you don't. This is the finished product, okay? This is the finished product. A lot of y'all be like, oh, take heed. You such a nice woman, this and that. Because I be talking fresh on the internet sometimes, When I tell y'all, when I tell y'all suck your husband dick and all that stuff like that, y'all be like, oh, she a fresh old lady. Yes, I am fresh, but check this out. I'm fresh only to my husband. That's it. I'm a problem just for him. Okay? Yes. So when I get up here and I'm talking, okay, When I get up here and I'm talking and y'all be like, oh, I wish take heed. No, you don't. No, you don't. This is the finished product. When I was going through the fire and the burning and all that other stuff, you ain't want to fuck with me. You ain't want to fuck with me. I was somebody nightmare in this bitch. Baby, I would curse you out, hurt your feelings, and walk away like I ain't say nothing. But it was because of the teaching of my husband that I know how to handle things better. Because I know how to handle things better. You know the gospel song, I surrender all. I surrender all, right? When you get married, you're trusting this man. You're surrendering to this man. You're trusting him to do what he's supposed to do. You're trusting him with your life, with your children's life. You are trusting this man to do his walk, to do his work. You are trusting him. A lot of y'all don't know what marriage is, so you think, okay, I just got married. Let's just, that's it. No, it's not like that. It is not like that. You have to be able to follow this man. You have to be able to have trust in this man. When I hear women get on social media and they talking bad about their husband, and I immediately know this woman ain't shit. I immediately know when you get up here on social media and you kicking your husband back in and you saying all this shit, I immediately know you're not a good woman. I immediately know. I immediately know when you get up here. Because if you can just say, well, my husband is this and my husband is that, but we working on his problem, okay? Mind you, you and him are one. So whatever problem he got, baby, you got the same problem. We're not gonna sit up here and act like you not the problem. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna sit up here and act like that the marriage is fucked up only because of him. It's you and him together. Oh, Malik, that's nasty. I had to stop and read that. Malik, that's nasty. Malik said facts. I gave up on my ex. She always said, you not my father. LOL. You don't know your father, ma. Oh, that's nasty, Malik. That's hard. That's hard, Malik. That's hard. But you're telling the truth. But a lot of us in the black community, we don't understand what it is to be a wife. We don't. We don't understand what it is to be a wife. Let me share with you something, how men can be taught how to be kings. Mind you, they're kings from birth. But to understand the power that they wield, they got to be taught that they have this power, especially black men. They got to be taught that they have this power. It's crazy, right? Because remember, most black men are not governed under a king. They're not. Their mama, they live with their mama all their life. You know what usually has to happen? They either got to get under a coach. They got to get into the Marines, the Army, the Navy. They got to get into something that can breed that kingship out of him. So that he knows that he is strong, that he is powerful, that he is king. He has to get into something that will breed that mess out of him. Do you understand? That he knows that he is a man. A lot of black men have to go through that. They do. Especially if they was not raised around a king. Some black men are blessed that they raised around their grandfather or their uncles. They have some strong uncles, or they have a godfather that's strong, or you know what I'm saying? So some get blessed like that, but some don't. So when they realize that they don't really see the true king in them, they have to go off somewhere. They have to join the military. They have to join something that is going to give them kingship structure. But women, we don't have nothing like that. Because you're supposed to know how to be a wife from your mama. But if your mama is a baby mama, you're not going to learn how to be a wife. You're not going to know. If she had never been a wife before, she can't tell you how to be a wife when you get married. If your mama's a baby mama, you don't go get advice from her when you want to talk about your marriage. You don't go get advice from her. Okay? You don't go get advice from her. You don't do that. Steve, thank you for the $2 super chat. Steve says, sister, you are on point. Thank you. I appreciate you, sir. That's what it is. See, so our women, you don't know how to be a wife. You don't know what it is. You don't. And this is the truth. In our community, we are 80% baby mama. 80% baby mamas. We don't know what it is to be a wife. We don't understand that part. But see, a man can go off and learn his kingship. He can learn what he is. See, you got these stupid women all on social media that will tell a man, you ain't shit. You ain't gonna never be shit. You never was shit. You know what I'm saying? All this bullshit that they tell men all the time. This is the shit that they tell men all the damn time. Mind you, this is the best well-kept secret in the world. This is the best well-kept secret in the world. Men are actually the prize. This is the best well-kept secret in the world that women don't want men to hear. Yeah, I know I told it. I give two shits. This is the truth. My sisters, listen. We are specially made. We are. But to complete your life, to complete the job that God sent you to do, you need him. You need him. To complete the job that God sent you to do, you need him. A lot of y'all get out here and say, you don't need men. I don't need no man. Men ain't shit, this and that. But without him, you won't be able to complete your life. Don't get out here and listen to these old women tell you a man don't complete me and all this other bullshit. Your design is to be with him. You are designed to be with men. That's why you never hear men get on social media and say they don't need women. You have never heard a man say that a day in your life. If you heard a man say he don't need no woman, he ain't right. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. You will never hear a man say, I don't need a woman. He ain't gonna say that. He might say he don't need you. You might be on some demon time and shit. He might say he don't need you. You know, you thotting it out here, giving that pussy away like a collection plate. He might say he don't need you. Okay? But, okay? Men are not gonna get out here and say they don't need women. They don't say that. We the only ones who say that bullshit. Because they know they need us. But we don't know that we need them. Ain't that some shit? They know they need us, but we don't know that we need them. I'm not on that train with y'all. I know I need mine. I'm not going to be on that train with y'all. Y'all be doing some foolishness in this bitch. I'm not going to be on that train with y'all. Okay? Okay? Now, Trey just said, I say I don't need certain types of women. That's right. Just like I said, I don't need you. You out here thotting it up. You hoeing it up. I don't need you. I need a woman, but I don't need no woman that's up here thotting it up, giving that pussy like a collection plate. We not gonna be doing that. Now check this out. I like Cam Newton. I like Cam. But did Cam do an epic failure? Yes, he did. He did an epic failure. Yes, he did. Okay? Even what's his name too? What's his name? The one who married what's his name? Um what is his name? Oh my goodness. I always forget his name. Um mm-mm-mm. I always forget his name. Yes, thank you, Trey. I appreciate you. Nick. Mm-hmm. Nick too. Epic failure. Epic failure, Nick too. There are a lot of black men that have money and power that they do this epic failure, having all those kids like that under different roofs. I understand that you have the money and power to have these children, but what about the children mindset? What about them not being able to grow and see their daddy each and every day? What about that? They get to be with their daddy 2 weeks out of a month, when there's children who get to be with their daddy 24/7 besides working. It's an epic failure on both of their parts. I'm sorry. But women, it's an epic failure on yours as well, because you already know he got babies by this one and that one. And yet you open up your legs and say, let me be baby mama number 3. Let me be baby mama number 4. Let me be baby mama number 5. You don't mind being a baby mama. This is what I said. Our culture, we don't mind being baby mamas. Even though some of these men are messing with Hispanic women, you know what I'm saying? Dominican women, they messing with women that are a different race, and that's not our race. But it's still not excusing the fact that we as black women are okay with just being baby mamas. This young woman, Kia, she is a black woman. She never even thought about requiring marriage from this man. You don't have to bully no man into marriage. That's not going to work. You trying to bulldoze a man into marriage, that is not going to work. But you should at least put it on the table and tell him, listen, dear, I know we out here, we fucking, we doing cowgirl, all this shit. We sucking dick, we eating pussy, all this other stuff. We doing all this. But there's no marriage. There's no marriage. We fucking like crazy, but there's no marriage. You got to say something. And when a man say to you, I'm just doing this for fun, I'm just, I just want to enjoy my life, this and that, whatever, that's when you clink, clink, close that pussy up tight. Close that pussy up tight. And you tell him, listen, baby, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's when you close that pussy up tight. You know I was going to say cowgirl, Ellis. You know I was going to say cowgirl. That's when you close that pussy up tight. You say, nah, Because this is the thing. And I keep saying this will always be through the show. I will always say this. We enjoy being baby mamas instead of wives. We enjoy it. You will get up here and say, being a wife is hard. Being a baby mama is harder. I was both. I was a baby mama, and I'm currently a wife, and I stay being a wife until the end of days. When you a baby mama, I know the nights when you cry, when you sit up there, you trying to pay, you robbing Peter to pay Paul. I know when you ain't got enough food in your house, when you struggling to do everything you need to do for that child, and there's nobody else at the helm. It's only you. If somebody told me right now, take heed, you have to go back to being a baby mama, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Take heed to the message, does not support violence. I don't support violence because I'm monetized, but I'll whoop your ass. You ain't gonna tell me I'm gonna be a baby mama. That shit is hard. All these women get out here and say it's easy raising children. You're lying to these young people. It's hard as hell to raise kids on your own. You need the owner's manual. Shout out to JT. You need the owner's manual to raise these kids. I'm mad with Kia because she didn't have to get pregnant that many times. She did not have to get pregnant that many times. Because this man was not looking to marry her. It's hard. You know, a lot of people always say you need a village, because I'm seeing it right now. Gilbert said, you need a village. I'm going to share something with you. You need the owner's manual in that village. You need the owner's manual in that village. Yes, you do. You need the owner's manual in that village. See, a lot of black women will say you need a village. They never say you need the father in that village. They get in here and say, you need a village. No, you need the owner's manual in that village. He knows why this child is acting crazy. He knows why that child is acting up. That child is a copy of him. When our children start losing it in here, my king tell me, go sit down, I got it. He go just like this. Go sit down. He pull his glasses down a little bit. Go sit down, I got it. It's amazing when the owner manual already know why this child acting a fool like that. And he go in there and he talk to them. And then when everything, the dust settles, they fine. Because this is his offspring. He know why this child is acting like that. He even know when they lying. He even know where they lying. You lying. He tell them you lying, get out my face. Just like that. And I'll be sitting in here like trying to figure out if they lying or not. You know what I'm saying? And he'd get in here and say, nah, you lying. That don't even sound right. Go sit down. Even the kids don't listen. The kids got to the point where they started saying, mama, don't tell daddy. Don't tell daddy, mama. That's what they tell me. Don't tell daddy, mama. That's what they say. Mama, please, don't tell daddy. Okay? Don't tell daddy what I said. Don't tell daddy, right? I still tell him. I tell him. He go in there, he be like, now I heard what you told your mama. You know what I'm saying? I heard what you told your mama. I want you to know, no. I want you to know in advance, no. No. One of them called me a snitch. You a snitch, mama. You a snitch. And you know what I told them? This ain't the motherfucking hood. Yes, I am. I'm a snitch. I'm a snitch in this bitch. If you do something that ain't right, I'ma tell you, daddy. That's right. I'ma tell you, daddy. I'm a snitch, damn it. That's right. I'ma snitch on you. I'ma tell on you. You do something, I'ma tell on you. That's right. You wanna know why? Wanna know why I tell? Quincy, don't be laughing. You wanna know why I tell? Because if anything happened, that shit coming back to me. I got to deal with it. With him. I'm the one that be in trouble. I got to sit there and listen to a whole lecture. Why I got to sit there and listen to the whole lecture when they the one that caused the problem. Okay? That's right, Steven. That's right. That's right. Ellis, for real, for real. That's right. I'm not going to sit there and listen to the lecture. You caused the problem. Now, if I go tell him I don't get the lecture, you get the lecture. This is called a win-win situation. That's what it's called. This is called a win-win situation. That's right. 18. That's right. They be, listen, 18. Listen, 18. Our kids do the same thing. They're telling me, Mama, you scared of daddy. The oldest, the boy. Mama, you scared of daddy. And you know what I tell them? You're damn right. You're damn right. And I'm going to tell them. I'm going to tell them everything. I'm going to tell them what you said too. I'm going to tell them what you said too. That's right. You think I'm going to get blamed? No, I'm not going to do that. You going to walk that shit by yourself. That's what we going to do. That's right. I'm a teller. I'm a teller in this bitch. Yes, I am. I'm a teller in this bitch. Don't do shit that ain't right. I'm a teller in this bitch. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm a tell. Okay? That's right, damn it. Damn right. That's right, 18. But damn right, I'm going to tell it. Now. That's right. Trey said, you scared, I'm scared, we all scared in this bitch. That's right. We all scared in this bitch. Now, this is the thing that I have the problem with is because she talking about I'm healing. Kia said I'm healing. I'm trying to move. I'm trying to get better, this and that. But the thing is that when you first met Kim, did we talk about a 5-year plan? This all you got to do is ask a man, what's your 5-year plan? You don't have to ask him how much he worth, how much, what he bring home. Ask him what's his 5-year plan. Now, after he finishes 5-year plan, you ask him, do you see me in your 5-year plan? He gonna tell you. You just on a date. He gonna tell you yes or no. When he tell you this now, when he tell you yes, I can see you in it. But what do you require? What's your 5-year plan? So now you tell him what's your 5-year plan. You want to get married, you want to have children, you want to live in a house, you want a cars, this is when you start telling. I want a man that loves me. I want a man that will be there for me. And I want to be the wife that you need me to be. This is how you come on one accord. Now, like I told y'all earlier, when he say to you, I just want to be friends, you better lock up that pussy really tight. I don't care how good he look to you. You lock that pussy up really tight. You want to be friends, no problem, I understand. At the end of the day, you say, thank you for the day. I enjoyed myself. I guess I see you when I see you. And then he say, what you mean see me when you see me? You say me and you are not aligned with the same thing. So I can't continue. That's what you do. That's what you do. That leads to no regret, no nothing. You ain't got to take nobody home and fuck them and all that other stuff. That's when you just put your cards out on the table, baby. That's when you put your cards out on the table. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. If you don't like the content, please scroll the fuck up. You don't have to watch me in this bitch. Okay? You don't have to watch me in this bitch. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. So that is my thing for Kia as well. And we're going to get on to something else. Now we're going to get into the foolery. The correction was made, and now we're going to get into the nonsense that is social media. Okay, shout out to Red Pill Awareness. He sent this to me. I want y'all to hear this.
The great Dr. Francis Cress Welsing left us with this. We wonder why we cannot, and we wonder why we're not making progress. I can't call myself a bitch, a hoe, a gangster, and a thug every day and then get up and do something constructive. That's impossible. The great rapper Kendrick Lamar said, how can you fight for love on behalf of your people when you can barely find a reason to love yourself? Kendrick Lamar.
You see that? You see that? If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't get up every day and talk to yourself without calling yourself a nigga, a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Or you hearing people say you ain't shit, all this do is just mess with your mind. You got to believe in yourself. If nobody else don't believe in you, you got to believe in yourself. I ain't no bitch. I ain't no ninja. You got to believe in yourself that you want change. A lot of people hate on Kendrick. I love that young man. I like him a lot. He speak volumes every time you hear him put a rap song. Every time. He remind me of the old school rappers so much. Our old school rappers, they made sense. You know, y'all, these new ones, I don't understand that stuff. They take one word and that's the whole song. They used to be poets, Special Ed, all of them. Big Daddy Kane, everybody. Poets. It's crazy. They had sense back then. The thing is that you can't get up here and say all this nonsense and hear all this nonsense and think and keep and you think that you're going to prosper, that our community is going to prosper. You keep hearing all this negative stereotype bullshit and then y'all feed into it. You feed into the bullshit. You said Little Kim. I like Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah, MC Light, Roxanne. I feel you. This is the thing. Hello, my dear. This is the thing. It's not what they call you. It's what you answer to. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not what they call you. It's what you answer to, baby. It is what you answer to. See, people can call you all out your name and say you this and say you that. It's what you answer to. It's what you rise to the occasion to respond to. It is what you answer to. Speak over your life. If your mama and your grandma and everybody else in your family is doing bullshit, baby, you got to speak over your life. And with every word that you speak, say, I am. I am at the beginning of the sentence. I am. You got to speak it over your life. When Yahweh was talking out of the burning bush, he said, I am. That's what he said. I am. That's what he said. If they ask who I am. You got to put that in the beginning of everything that you speak over your life. I am a good man. I am a good woman. I am a good wife. I am a good husband. I am. You got to put I am in front of it. I am a good business owner. I am. Put it in there. You got to speak it over your life. And nobody has never blessed your walk in your life. You got to bless your steps. If you don't have somebody to bless your steps as you walk, you got to bless your steps. I want y'all to hear this right here. Take heed to this message.
One question from me. Where does any synthetic molecule serve the living?
They don't.
Right.
I mean, none.
And am I right in suggesting that a medicine, by definition, is something which contains synthetic molecules, something that is registered, patented, and put into the market as a medicine?
Absolutely.
Right. So what I'm learning from you, Dr. Young, is that a quadrillion-dollar enterprise is at work amongst us, decimating, culling the human family. Intentionally, using synthetic.
I know he's using all these crazy words, but he said the small part I just want y'all to really listen to. He said there is an agenda that is destroying a certain family. Okay? There's an agenda that is destroying a certain people. I want y'all to hear this.
Molecules, which by design are cancer, AIDS, all of the above you could dream up.
Yeah, it's for the purpose of sterilization and population control. There's too many people on the planet we need to get rid of. In the words of Bill Gates, at least 3 billion people need to die. So we'll just start off in Africa. We'll start doing our research there, and we'll eliminate most of the Africans because they're deplorable. They're worthless.
We're going to eliminate most of the Africans because they are deplorable and they're worthless. Did you hear that? We're going to eliminate most of the Africans because they are deplorable and they're worthless. Why do you think that the family structure in the Western world hits African Americans so much? Why do y'all think? Because if we can tear up the foundation and separate the male and female, the offspring is up for grabs, right? This is why they push so many agendas on the black community. They have agenda about health. Okay? They have an agenda about sex. Okay? They have an agenda about drugs. They have agenda about colorism. Okay? Every agenda that you can believe, they put it on the black community because it's meant to destroy. Now, Dr. Young is up here just speaking what it is. He just speaking what it is. Okay? They think that this will work. Like the Western world, it has worked. But in Africa, you got to understand, they have traditions. They have values. We don't here. This is why it was easy for them to decimate our community here. Because what they did was they uplift the black woman and told the black woman, you are better. You are better than your counterpart. Let's get into it.
They're not part of this world economy, so they have their rights taken away, and they're suppressed and they're experimented.
And the multilateral agencies and the health and regulatory so-called authorities and agencies appear in the main to have become weaponized and appear, I again use the word appear advisedly, we're not casting judgments here, we're taking depositions, listening to expert testimonies, appear to be weaponized and appear to be working in collusion against the living men and women of the soil. Is that a fair statement?
It is. It's not a bacterial war. It's a systemic poisoning war, and they're using chemical warfare against all of us.
One question.
Now, in the end, he said they're using chemical warfare against all of us. But they want to start it where? In Africa. They want to start it in Africa. All these agendas that they have been pushing on the Western society, it has already worked here. That's why we have all these agendas against us. But the thing is that you can't take foolishness down to Africa and they accept it. The same nonsense that we eat here, Africa, you don't eat that there. You can't eat stuff like that there. Because mind you, in Africa, you could go to your backyard, you could take orange, pears, any kind of fruit you could think of. You could take it from your backyard. All you got to do is put it in the ground. Africa don't eat processed food like we do. They don't. You can't mess up their food chain over there. A lot of them are born into this world with their own piece of land. You can't. Africa is much different. It's different. It's so different. And I like what Trey said. We got to learn. We got to stick together. But because we have this colorism, we got all this foolishness that we separate ourselves from each other. Instead of us wanting to learn what is going on in Africa. For some of us, we go down to Africa, we build property in Africa, but we don't know how to respect the culture. This is why some of y'all get mistreated when y'all do go to Africa. I had a woman who said how she got mistreated in Ghana. She found out her bloodline was from Ghana. She went down there and built a house and this and that. And she said the locals treat you so bad. And probably because y'all don't understand the culture. Y'all don't understand how to talk to people with respect. This is why a lot of y'all get backlash when you do go to Africa. Because y'all think you can take that attitude that you use here in America down to Africa. Now, I want y'all to hear what this woman said. This is a little tidbit, a little foolishness, okay? So we about to get out of the serious stuff. Because you know, on my channel, I got to hit you with the truth and also some bullshit as well to mix it in so y'all get it, okay? I got to hit you with some bullshit, and then the lesson as well and mix it in so that y'all can get it. Because if I just have straight truth, some of y'all ain't gonna get it, and then you know y'all don't follow just straight truth. It got to be some bullshit in there too. That's the sad part about our culture. Here we go. Here's the bullshit part right here. Give me a minute.
It is not gonna count. No, exactly. It's not gonna count.
Hold on, one more time.
If you're fucking with a condom, that does not count as a body. It does not.
So you gonna fuck 100 niggas?
It is not gonna count.
Fuck nobody.
Exactly. It's not gonna count.
Yeah, that's
not gonna count.
different. Wait, so that means
She said, y'all heard her right? She said, if you fuck with a condom, it doesn't count. Can you imagine? If you fuck with a condom, it does not count. Can you imagine? This is what it is. This is younger women. This right here. Tell me right now we doomed. This is where you get all the STDs and the HIV from and all this other stuff. Right here. Right here. That you think this shit makes sense. If you fuck with a condom, that mean it don't count. This is what she said. This is what she said. Here we go.
different. Wait, so that means your boyfriend can do that. You got a boyfriend like, yeah, you know, I'm about to go fuck with this broad right quick, but I'm gonna wear a condom, so it don't count.
You see, niggas don't know how to do that. If you're fucking with a condom, that does not count as a body. It does not.
So you gonna fuck 100 niggas?
It is not gonna count.
Fuck nobody.
Exactly. It's not gonna count.
Yeah, that's
not gonna count.
different. Wait, so that means your boyfriend can do that. You got a boyfriend like, yeah, you know, I'm about to go fuck with this broad right quick, but I'm gonna wear a condom, so it don't count.
You see, niggas don't know how to do that. If you're fucking with a condom, that does not.
But she's saying ninjas don't know how to do that. Ninjas don't know how to do it, but a female, you understand that a man screwing you with a condom, it doesn't count. She sounds so stupid. That doesn't even make sense. Let's go to the next clip.
See, no, niggas don't know how to do it.
Why would you do it?
Let's see. No, that's just links. That's just links. It's nothing. But that's the foolishness that we hear from the younger generation. As long as you don't fuck, as long as you fuck, if you fuck without a condom, then it counts. If you fuck without a condom, it counts. But if you fuck with a condom, it doesn't count. That doesn't make sense. He's still doing exercise on you. He's still tossing you up. That doesn't make sense. You're still getting penetrated with the condom. So it doesn't count. And you have young people up here on social media and they think that ish makes sense. To them, it makes sense. Okay? Shout out to Embrace the Grace yesterday. She had a wonderful show. She had so many kings up there. She had Blackmen Unfiltered Network. She had Sir Hill Speaks. She had Iz up there. And she also had the Angry Man channel. Shout out to Angry Man channel. Because yesterday, I just came to do moderation. Moderate yesterday to his channel. And, because he made me one of the moderators to his channel. And then he made me a moderator to another channel of his as well. Shout out to Angry Man channel because he shouted me out yesterday. And most content creators that are big like that, they don't shout out those small ones. So shout out to Angry Man channel. That brother is a scholar and a gentleman. He didn't have to, but he did. And I'm thankful. I really appreciate that. And his content was amazing yesterday. It was so good. I wanted to share something with y'all. You know how I always tell y'all be mindful of women who will tell you that your man ain't shit or your husband ain't shit, and they tell you it's good to get divorced and stuff like that. I always tell y'all that, right? Well, there's a Nigerian content creator that I follow, right? And she put something out. And she said a Nigerian woman is in tears as a female lawyer who handled her divorce case weds her former husband. Congratulations. Congratulations, you won the prize. Congratulations in this bitch, you won a prize. This same woman who helped you divorce your husband turned around and married him. Turned around and married him. And the thing is in Nigeria, you don't get spousal support. They don't do all that shit. If you don't have no children, they don't do all that shit. They don't do none of that shit. Can you imagine? Thank you, Shadow. I appreciate you, baby. Shadow says, okay, coffee time up. Now BS time. Let's go. That's right, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Can you imagine? Now you had this woman help you divorce your husband. And then she married him. This is why I tell y'all, when you seeking for divorce, you got to sit down and rethink that thing. You need to figure out why you divorcing this man. A lot of y'all divorce your husband. Y'all do. A lot of y'all will divorce your husband for cheating, right? Now, I'm not saying that you're not wrong. I'm not saying you're not wrong. But what I want you to do is I want you to ask questions. I want you to ask questions. See, now that your husband done got caught, he gonna tell you the truth. He gonna tell you why he's been doing it. You have to find out if you can continue with the marriage or let it go. But you need to find out why. Because let me share something with you what usually happens. Once you divorce this man, you know what happened? You get out here and fuck around and become a side chick because you still broken. You still broken. So you came from being a queen to now being a side chick. A lot of y'all women missed that part. And so now, the same woman who helped you destroy this man in the divorce, and she probably ain't get you ain't get shit anyway. In Nigeria, you ain't get nothing. They don't have all that spousal support bullshit. Now, what they do is they'll take them kids from you. You won't be responsible for those children. Because that's what happened. The father always get the kids in Nigeria. So the kids gonna come with him and his new wife. And his new wife was your lawyer. She helped you. This is the one thing I always try to explain to y'all about these women. This is the same thing I tell y'all. The same one that's rooting for you, talking about, yeah, leave that ninja, this and that. He ain't shit and this and that. She be the same one that want to fuck him. She be the same one. Like right now, if the divorce go through with Miss Linda and Judge Mathis, I hope not. I pray they work it out. Like right now, once that divorce go through, Mathis DM's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be all women in here, those older women, okay? The ones that ain't married yet, that's in their 50s and 40s and shit, that still look good, and they might be friends of Miss Linda. Some of them might be friends of Miss Linda that's close to the Mathis family. I told y'all this. I told y'all this shit last week. Friend come over and say, I'm just checking on you. I just want to see how you doing. You know, I just want to see how you doing. Come over there with some scandalous outfit on and got a breast hanging out. Because you know older women is fresh. I'm telling you from experience because I am. Okay? Older women is fresh. Okay? Throw those breasts out and everything and stuff like that. I just wanted to come over here and check on you. I made some peach cobbler. You know, she made some peach cobbler. Come over there with that plate and everything. I just wanted to check on you and see how you was doing. Since you and Linda not living together no more, you know you need a home-cooked meal. Come on, Quincy. Don't start laughing because you know. You already know, 18. Let's act like it, baby. You already know. Come over there, breast hanging out and everything. He's seeing all that breast just laying out there and shit. And then she just hold him a little bit and say, "Oh, I know." He lay his breast right on her. I mean, he lay his head right on her breast. And then what do men always do when they lay their head on your breast? What do they always do? Especially if it's it's open. What do they always do? Somebody put it in the chat. What do they always do when your breast is wide open? You know, you got cleavage hanging out, all that breast hanging out there. You know they're going to smell it. They're going to smell it first. They're going to smell it. Because he laying on your breast. That's right, December. That's right. December, get it, baby. That's right. They're going to kiss it. They're going to kiss them breasts. Get it, December. That's right. They're going to kiss the breasts. That's what they're going to do. And she going to say, baby, if you ever need anything, late in the midnight hour, if you ever need anything, I'm here for you. I'm here for you, baby. I said it. I don't care if y'all mad. I said what I said. Okay, I don't care if y'all mad. I said what I said. Big E, what's going on, baby? It's good to see you. I said what I said. That's right. I'm here for you. That's right, Trey. I'm here for you. If you need me. And she give him that look. He already know what that mean. He already know what it mean. Then one day he come over. And she come up to the door in a lingerie. And that shit is see-through. And he tell her, I'm just lonely. I'm just lonely. And she said, baby, come on in. She gonna fuck your husband. That's the same woman who told you to leave him. She gonna fuck him. Yes, she is. She gonna fuck him good, too. I just want to put that out there. I just want to put that out there. If it get to you, Miss Linda, I just want you to hear it, that somebody gonna fuck your husband. You go ahead and let him go. Go ahead and let him go. Somebody else gonna fuck your husband. I want you to know that. You know, because sometimes y'all don't be, you know, you don't be listening, okay? Just like right now, you see Tia going through all that bullshit. You know, I graduated and everything. Right now, Corey said, the last picture I saw, Corey said, I'm outside. He said, I'm outside. That means somebody fucking Corey. Somebody fucking Corey. He said, I'm outside. Somebody's fucking Corey. Just want you to know. Just want you to know. And they don't look like Popeye's girlfriend. Yes, I want you to know that. They look nothing like you, Tia. Probably got a big butt and everything. They look nothing like you, Tia. I can't wait. I can't wait to see his girlfriend. I can't wait. I'ma laugh all the way. Listen, don't think I'm being mean. I'ma laugh all the motherfucking way. Cause some of y'all who leave your husbands, some of y'all crazy. I want you to look at your husband. Look at your husband. Because if your husband still look good, you got a motherfucking problem. Some of y'all crazy. Some of y'all crazy. Because when I look at my king, especially when he put his African attire on. When that man put his African attire on, and all his jewelry and shit, and my king could still lay it down. Like, he's strong and still laying it down. You know what I'm saying? He's strong and still laying it down. Sometimes I gotta tell him, okay, honey, wait now. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. I just, you know, just want to put that out there. Some of these men still have a problem in their old age and they still look good. So, you know, listen. listen. I'm too crazy to go anywhere. I don't want to be with nobody. I don't want to be with nobody but mine. That's it. But mine. Okay? That's all. I don't want to be with nobody else but mine. Well, ain't that crazy? That is crazy, y'all. I'm sorry. That is so crazy. I'm so sorry. I had to give it to y'all. Hello, Brooke. It's good to see you. I see what you put in here. I appreciate you. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. I want y'all to hear this, what Stephen A. Smith said about the chameleon. Okay? Stephen A. Smith is doing some nonsense. Check this out.
You, Kamala Harris, what the hell are you doing? I'm not saying what are you doing as in right now. The strategy thus far is fine. I'm talking about moving forward. And when you know the world is transfixed on you as the potential next president of the United States, and we're looking to see what you do, you show up with Tim Walz by your side? Really? Really? You know we were looking for you. You know we wanted to hear from you. No.
Wait, I gotta stop this. Shadow, why you say had me at Peach Cobbler? What is going on, Shadow? For the $4.99 super chat. Shadow doing some fooleries, and for the $4.99 super chat had me at Peach Cobbler. I'm done. Okay, let's get back into it. Stephen A. Smith is dropping some gems, y'all. He talking some shit. Here we go.
Disrespect to him whatsoever, but ain't nobody. How many times you gonna hear that he's a school teacher and a former coach? That he gets you. How many times? We know this already. We got it. You want to talk to us about the state of affairs in Minnesota? You want to talk to us about it being one of the highest tax states in the republic?
Wow.
You want to talk to us about whatever crime is going on there? What your positions were during the riots, etc., etc.? I'm down with you. I got it. But there's millions of people who disagree.
I believe so.
If you want to go that route, no.
So
Nobody cared. You know why they want to hear from her?
Mm.
And why do they want to hear from her? Because when she was the vice president, you never heard from her.
Mm.
And she was getting blamed for stuff that she may not have deserved to get blamed for. Well,
No,
what is it?
No, she's getting.
We're blaming you for flip-flopping on fracking. Is it true? Are you?
Yeah, she is.
Healthcare. Has your position flip-flopped on that? Or is it the same? They're talking about, you got surrogates out there talking about, now you willing to support building a wall after you spoke against it. You know, is that true? Is it? These are legitimate questions, is all I'm saying. I'm not castigating her. I'm not casting convictions upon her or anything like that. I'm saying we want to hear from her.
Thank you, December.
I don't give a damn about hearing from Tim Walz right now. He's a vice president nominee. We got it. We understand. We ain't trying to hear from him, no. We want to hear from her. Because we've been waiting to hear from you for 4 years.
That's nasty.
We want to see where you stand.
Mm.
And why. And oh, by the way, it's Teflon Don, as Donald Trump may be,
Teflon
that's
Don.
with his constituent.
Mm.
It's not with registered independents. That's who you're trying to win over. Where you at?
Oh, that's nasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, she ain't going up against Mitt Romney, who knows his stuff. Say what you want about Ron DeSantis. He knows his stuff. She ain't going up against Nikki Haley.
I like what Trey said. Trey said, hear from her with no script, too. She can't even bring it off the dome. I like what you said, Trey. Here we go.
Whatever your positions may be, with the border wall, with inflation, with crime in democratic cities, although there's crime in Republican-led cities too. The point is, that ain't even it. The issue is, you did this in your first press conference, Kamala Harris.
Mm-hmm.
You sat up there and said, believe me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
Mm.
You talked about dealing with criminals, fraudsters, and, con artists. And then you said, believe me when I say, ladies and gentlemen, I know Donald Trump's type.
Mm.
Well, if you know his type and you're accustomed to dealing with him, why is he the one doing a bunch of interviews?
Facts.
Again, the strategy was fine. I'm not complaining about the strategy you employed up to this point. I'm saying be clear. That ain't going to win you the presidency.
Mm-hmm. See, Angry Man was dissecting this yesterday, and his show was amazing, okay? He was dissecting this mess yesterday. Now, there were former presidents and vice presidents that were together that took interviews before, right? But this is the kicker. All of them went through a primary. She has not. Okay? Also, none of them that were president were sick like Joe Biden, and they were hiding it from the American people. And even though Kamala got asked in CNN about that, she act like, no, Biden is still good. But if he's still good, why isn't he running? You see? See? You know what I'm saying? It's a problem there. The shit that Kamala has been stepping in, no other VP had went through the same shit. You didn't go through the normal channels. That's why I said, when the Republicans do this shit, y'all better be quiet. Y'all better be motherfucking quiet when the Republicans do this shit. Mind you, I'm not a Republican, I'm a Democrat. But when the Republicans do this shit, y'all better be quiet. Now, Trey said the 25th should have been invoked 2 years ago. Facts. I agree with you about that. 40 days and 40 nights. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. 40 days and 40 nights that we have not seen nothing from Kamala. 40 days and 40 nights. No interview. And you know what? I'm going to share something with you. If people didn't press her about doing an interview, okay? If people didn't press her about doing an interview, she'd have ride that shit all the way to November 5th. That's what she was trying to do. Ride that shit all the way to November 5th. Because check this out. Republicans and the Dems, they know that she's not a good speaker. They know she doesn't have the gift for gab. You see what I'm saying? They know she don't have a silver tongue like Barack. Barack can talk you into some shit. All he got to do is say, there's hope. That's it. That's it. You have lost your mind. Barack and Michelle got silver tongues. All they got to do is mention hope and a dream. That's it. That's it. But check this out. Only thing that Trump got on his side, we have to talk about this. Only thing that Trump got on his side is that everybody looks at Trump as a man's man. Everybody look at Trump as a man's man. And I told y'all, I don't care what y'all say about this man. Y'all can call him a bully and all this other stuff. I agree. He is. He's a bully. But do I want Popeye girlfriend or do I want a bully to run this bitch? I want a bully to run this bitch. Because there's other bullies on the playground. I don't want somebody who is weak and timid to run this bitch. So I'm sorry. I don't care what the fuck y'all said. I don't care if y'all claim she the first black woman. I give two shits. Because y'all up here lying about her being black. I give two shits. Her daddy says he's Caucasian. Her daddy says he is Caucasian. If you say that he's a black man, he get upset. Shout out to Angry Man Channel. But everybody in here talking about her daddy black, and her daddy don't even recognize himself as being black. That's why he got so upset when she got up there talking about, oh, my family from Jamaica, what you think? Because Charlamagne said, have you ever smoked weed before? She said, half of my family is from Jamaica, what you think? And the father got upset. They asked the father a question. He said, okay, somebody came and interviewed the father. Somebody came and interviewed the father. The father said that I'm very disappointed in her playing color politics. Mind you, the way the daddy talk, he talks so clear. He sound like a black man. If you ever heard of the father talk, he sound like a black man. But you can't call him black. He won't take that. He will not. There are foreign people that you cannot sit up here and call them black. They will never accept it. They will never accept it. Now, is the father wrong for saying that he ain't black? If his father is, what they say his father was, Irish or something like that, can the father be mad? The father's not mad. That's right. Club King UB said, we don't want a shy president. We don't need some president that got to have cue cards to talk and shit. Okay? Her father is Hindu and Irish. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you. Descendants of slave owners. This man has never claimed he was black before. That's why he was so upset with her and said to her, you are playing color politics. You are playing color politics. Colorism. This is what you're doing. The father was mad with her. But when she mentioned she was the first South Asian Indian VP nominee, when she mentioned that, you ain't hear shit from the daddy. You ain't hear nothing. It's until she started saying she was black. That's why when Trump said many years ago she wasn't black, like 3-4 years ago she wasn't black, but now she was Indian 3-4 years ago. And now all of a sudden she black. And now everybody got mad with him about saying that. But it's true. He was telling the truth. She never labeled herself black before when she was a senator. Shout out to AM Channel again one more time, because even in her speech, when she was at the DNC, even in her speech, she said that we immigrants will rise. That's what she said. We immigrants will rise, something like that. Mind you, black people are not immigrants. We're not immigrants. Black people are not immigrants. We're not. African American people, we are not immigrants. We didn't have to get no green card. We didn't have to pay for no paperwork to be in this bitch. We didn't have to sign up for nothing. We are not immigrants. We are Americans. We had to sign up for shit. We were born in this bitch. What does she mean? Okay? What does she mean by we immigrants gotta stick together, we will rise? What does she mean by that? We are not immigrants in this bitch. We're not. We're not. We are Americans in this bitch. So who is she talking about? Then, shout out to AM Channel one more time. She did something on X that just did some bullshit. It's going to blow up in her face. She thought she did something right, but it's going to blow up in her face. Okay? She sat up there and she was talking about the 13 soldiers who went to glory. Y'all remember when they were trying to expedite all those people out of that country? Y'all remember? It was so crazy. It was all over social media. They did not prepare to get these people out of the country on time. They waited to the last minute to get all those soldiers out and the equipment. They left all the equipment and everything. Y'all remember how the people was crawling on the wall trying to get up to the American soldiers? Y'all remember, right? Okay, yes, at Arlington. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Quincy. So the 13 soldiers were buried there, and Trump went there. He went there. And they said that Trump got into an argument with the gatekeepers or something like that because he took some pictures there. That does not make sense to me. The families asked Biden and or Trump to come. Biden camp and Kamala camp did not respond. Trump responded. He went. He went to console the families. Okay? Now, people will say he did it for a photo op. This is what people will say. I don't give a shit what y'all say if he did it for a photo op. Fuck you. I give two shits. If you said he did it for a photo op, fuck you. Those people were happy he was there. Those people were happy he was there because he acknowledged their families and their sons that went to glory. So I don't give a fuck what y'all say that, oh, he did it for a photo op. He only did it for a photo op. Fuck you and the horse that you rode in on. Because at least he went to console the families and shit. Now, Kamala gonna get up there on X and say, you should be ashamed, this and that, for you to even mention Arlington. It's a sacred ground. Why would you go there like that? Why the fuck was y'all not there? Why y'all was not there? Why y'all wasn't there? I don't like Trump. I don't like Kamala either. But why was y'all not in that bitch? Why y'all didn't go? Why y'all ain't go? It was the anniversary. Why y'all ain't go? And acknowledge those 13 brave souls that gave their life. Why y'all didn't go? So yeah, he went. I don't care what the fuck y'all say, photo op, all that shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's right, I said it. He went to acknowledge those families. Like y'all didn't know where them families, Nobody said nothing to them families. That's right, Quincy. Say it again. All the damn presidents go there. That's right. All the damn families go there. That's right, damn it. Y'all be coming at Trump for no reason. Some of this shit is stupid. You thought you wrote something on X like it made sense. Some of that shit is stupid. Why would you even mention that? The best thing you should have mentioned was went to go see those families. You ain't that damn busy. You could have went to go see those families and shit. You could have went out of respect to see those families way before them going to the anniversary. Y'all could have been talked to those families. What the fuck? Nonsense. So it's aggravating to me. We have to do better. We have to do better. And I'm gonna share something with you. AM said, she gonna lose. She gonna lose it. She gonna lose the election. Now I'm gonna share something with you. This is what I believe. The day that Trump got the attempt on his life, that day, when they attempted to take him out of here, that day made him president. You wanna know why? And I said that way before. That day made him president, and AM said it yesterday. That day is iconic. That day will make him president. If he does not become president, then I already know y'all did some chucking and jiving. Because ain't no way Kamala showed up and showed out for the Democrats. Ain't no way she did. She been fucking up. That CNN interview was all the way motherfucking horrible. That CNN, I know some of y'all like, she could salvage the interview. No, the fuck she couldn't. No, the fuck she could. She couldn't answer shit right. She was dancing around what Dana was asking her. She was dancing around and shit. She sound horrible. I'm sorry. Was dancing around that shit. It sound horrible. And you think you gonna argue with this man on September 10th? Y'all about to get it in on September 10th. And you think it's gonna go right. I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to watch it. We'll see. Cause you'll probably cancel or something. Cause Palace, what's his name? Palace or whatever on IG talking about Kamala could do whatever the fuck she want to do. She the VP. Whenever she feel like answering questions, she can answer questions. I don't know how y'all house ninjas be getting out of the woodwork talking shit to us like y'all crazy. We don't have the right to be asking her no questions. Don't she want your motherfucking vote? Don't she want your vote? You have the right to ask her some motherfucking questions. She wants your motherfucking vote. I gotta go. I'm finished. I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go. I got some things to do. My husband is home today. I gotta go. Okay? I like to aggravate my husband. Okay? I gotta go. I gotta go. Yeah. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App. The Cash App link is in the bio. If you want to donate through Venmo is also in the bio as well. The Cash App link is pinned to the chat, so you could just touch it and you can go ahead and donate if you want to donate. You can also do super chat as well. You can shop with us. Our family business is called ubmracksfashion.com. And also we have Esty, Macari, eBay, Pushmark. All these links in my bio on YouTube. Also, I sell merch on YouTube. So hoodies, cups, mugs, water bottles, bags, all that good stuff. Y'all can go check it out and see what you like, okay? Please don't forget to don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay? Don't forget none of that stuff, okay? Everybody, y'all have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Y'all be safe, okay? And for my haters and dislikers and all that other stuff, I just have, one message for you and everything. And, just a little tidbit. Just want to let you know, just a little tidbit. I give two shits what you write in the comments section, okay? I give two shits. Fuck you and the horse that you rode in on in this bitch, okay? Any shit that you wanted to say to me, you should have said to me earlier before I was about to log off this bitch, okay? Scroll the fuck up. They got other content creators in this bitch if you don't want to watch my shit. You think I give two shits about your comment? I give two shits about your comment, bitch. I don't care. I don't care. You the one that's taking your time to come watch a woman that you don't like. What the fuck? Now, if you like my shit, December, don't be laughing. If you like my shit, you hit the motherfucking like button. And if you like my shit some more, fucking donate. If you don't want to do none of that shit, scroll the fuck up in this bitch. Okay? Green bean, stop it. Listen, I'm done. I gotta go. I gotta go. Here's my song, y'all.
Hey, I'm back, y'all. Hey, everybody clap your hands. They not like us.
I gotta go.
They not like us. Hey.
Gotta go aggravate my husband.
You ain't been through nothing. Have you ever had to leave the studio? Cause you should
got look. I got gout in my pinky toe. Hey.
You hear what I said?
I got gout in my pinky toe.
You a rapper, young whippersnapper.
Have a good one, everybody. Be safe today.